Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Rev Lee. Today I thought I'd talk about this idea of commitment. What are you willing to commit to? Have you made commitments in the past and haven't honored them, broken them? What about other people? Have they made commitments to you and they've broken them? Here's what I understand about that is when we commit to something that's not a high value to us, we will not honor that commitment. It will be broken. When we commit to something that is a high value, something that we truly place a lot of importance on, one of our top 3, 4, 5 values in the world for us, when we make a commitment to that, we'll honor it. And that's an interesting thing because you can't get people to commit to something that they don't value. Are you really hearing that? You cannot get people to commit to something that they don't value. So it may be valuable to you, but it may not be valuable to them. And realize that everyone looks at the world differently. Nobody looks at the world the same way. So what I value is not as important as others. I value community. So I make it a point to be in community. If people don't value community, they don't make it a point to be in community, or they make it a point to be in community however long that is for them. That's just what I understand. It's not good. It's not bad. It's like if someone does not value a daily meditation practice, they're not going to stick with it for long. If someone says to you, I'm going to do an exercise program, and I've seen this thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and they don't really value health, the exercise program, they're not going to stick with it. Just go to the gym every February. Well, first off, go in January, see all the people. In February, see how there's so few people. It's a very common thing. What do you value? Here's what I know. When I go to the gym, and I'm there 5, 6 days a week, and I have done that for over 50 years, the people that I see there every day, or most every day, I know they value fitness. The ones that come in, maybe once every 3, 4 months, I know they don't value fitness. It's not a high priority to them. I can't judge them for that. Why? It's not my position to judge. My position is to just accept. My position is to make commitments in my own life that are meaningful. So where have you been falling and committing to things that you don't value? You don't have to answer me. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to answer me. Why? Because it's not important. It's not important. The only person that's important for you to answer to is yourself. Do you get that? Any commitment you make, you're making to yourself. You're not making it to anyone else. You're making to yourself. If you're going to do something, you've got to know the benefit. You've got to see the big reason why. If you don't see the big reason why and you don't see the big benefit to you, you're not going to honor that commitment. It's not worth a darn. That's why, I can go to my sons and say, hey, would you commit to this? And then I go, whoa, time out. That's not one of their values. That's my value. They're not going to commit to that. And so when you honor that, it's very, very freeing, isn't it? It's freeing because you don't have to worry about whether or not someone's going to do what they want to do. You know that they're only going to do what they value and that it has nothing to do with you. We have become narcissistic to the degree that people say, well, it's narcissistic to focus on self-love. No, not self-love. It's narcissistic to focus that everyone else in the world should do what you want them to do so that you can feel better. And it's narcissistic to believe that everything in the world centers around you. It may center around you in your life, but it doesn't center around anyone else's life. Does that make sense? So if I truly love myself, which I'm pretty good at, I got to let other people have the freedom to be themselves as much as I want the freedom to be myself. So I commit every day to meditating. I commit every day to fitness. I commit every day to my relationships. I commit every day to study. I commit every day to have fun. And I live those commitments because they're important to me. Again, what's important to you? Build commitments in what's important to you. If you want to build commitments in something that's not important to you, then what you've got to do is you've got to determine the benefits, stack them. 30, 40, 50 benefits of why, if you commit to this, it will be a benefit to you in your life. You build a big enough reason why, commitment will happen, it will be honored, and success will be achieved. With that, make this the best day ever. I got a great talk for you later today at 10:30. It's on the topic of why change. So if you're interested, it'll be on Facebook and YouTube at 10:30 live, or you can watch it later on in the day. And if you would love to join me for meditation at 7 a.m., like Maggie has said in the sidebar, you're all welcome to join me. Just go to agapespiritualcenter.com and you'll go to the calendar. You'll find that Zoom link. We're having a ball in meditation. A ball in meditation. That's funny. Anyway, I make myself happy. You make yourself happy. Have a great day. Aloha.